I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing today?
Good,
Good?
good. Just staying positive, doing what we
R-
can.
Right. So you guys, I wanted to talk to Kate today a little bit about what her and her team are doing. There are escrow company that we work with hand in hand. And obviously everyone's still working. The housing market and everything has been labeled as an essential service, and lenders are still funding loans. So Kate is still working.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk to her today a little bit about what it looks like for them, what they're still doing, and things that they're experiencing. So, Kate, obviously we know that you guys are still having to show up to the office. You're still closing
Yeah.
loans. Um, what does that look like for you guys now, since things have changed with all the regulations?
We're just trying to keep, follow the guidelines. We have wiping down countertops. We have the company has provided us with gloves for touching the mail, opening packages. We're, not trying to we Lysol a lot. We're just trying to do the best we can. I mean,
Yeah,
unfortunately, not unfortunately, but we're still coming here every day. So we're just trying to do what we can to protect ourselves and the clients and run a business as usual. Like you said, loans are still funding, the county's still recording, and escrows are closing. So we're just here to help navigate everybody through this at this time with these closings and take care of the buyers and the sellers and the agents.
yeah. Have you seen a slowdown at all yet?
Um, not it's not
Yeah,
gangbusters, but it's still pretty busy.
yeah,
It's a big refi market for sure right now. That goes up and down in waves. But you know, if you do see some, we are seeing some escrows cancel, but then honestly, they're reopening again right away.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't see it. It hasn't slowed down a whole lot, but it's not, like summertime busy.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You guys, some of you guys don't know. Even when you do a refi, escrow has to do
yeah,
their whole thing. So, but you guys know how busy the refi market's been in the last or two.
yeah. So
So, yeah,
I mean, if it's not, sales opening, it's refis opening. So it's
yeah,
pretty busy.
that's good. So obviously, you guys do a lot of things with the buyers and sellers. What are
Mhm.
some of the things you're seeing like struggles, because there's a lot of fear right now. What are you seeing with people when you contact them for loan signings and everything?
They're just concerned with either letting people come into their homes or coming here. Some haven't, left their house in 2 weeks. So we're just doing all we can to navigate through that. All
Hmm.
of our notaries, we've provided, Clorox wipes too. They wipe down countertops. We're not sharing pens. Every signing, we throw out the pen. When they come into the office, everything's wiped down. We're keeping our door locked. And people seeing people by appointment only.
Okay, yeah,
And we're just trying to put everybody's mind. People don't want us come into the office or have us go into their home. We've signed loan documents on the hood of a car. um, and so
yeah.
we're just doing all we can. We have a buyer that has a compromised immune system, so the notary is going to do the signing with her on the outside of the door and the clients on the inside of the door,
Gotcha.
with a face mask on. We have to be, we're really trying to be careful to navigate through this to help take care of everybody.
Okay. Yeah, I know that I talked to Mary Ann the other day from lawyers, and there is some talk about a remote signing system. I know that we're not there
Yeah,
yet,
no,
but
unfortunately, yeah.
I know that there is some talk out there. But we'll see where that goes. That's kind of a weird one.
Yeah. It's hard to, because the note to be notarized, you have to go in front of the notary and sign their book. And so it's navigating
Right.
that, like, and we're doing all we can to follow the guidelines of being notarized and not jeopardizing the notary's licenses, but also being mindful of the consumer and taking care of them. And we would never want to make anyone uncomfortable.
Yeah, totally. Um, Great. I appreciate you guys. It's a tough place. I mean, obviously, I'm sitting in my house in my own perfect bubble right now.
Yeah.
You're still at the office putting in
Yeah.
work. So I mean, I love you guys for it. Um,
Thank you.
so let's talk about probably one of the most insane topics. And I know you and I have done a video just strictly on this before.
Yeah.
Wire fraud. I guess you just had an incident the other day. I really want you to talk to people about this because this is so important because it's so deadly.
It's super important for everybody to just be mindful that it is still going on. We just had a file yesterday where my buyer was driving to the bank, got an email that was supposedly from me to wire $70,000 somewhere else. And she stopped and called her agent and said, "Hey, I just got this email from Kate, but it doesn't match the instructions she handed me." And she questioned it, and thank God she did, because it was a misleading email and compromised, and it's still going on. And I feel like in this day and age it's probably going to ramp up because people are sitting at home and on the dark web. And it's super important for the consumer to know that escrow officers will never just reach out to you at the end of escrow and change the bank and change where
Hmm.
you're going to send your funds. It never changes throughout the life of the escrow. Once we give you your initial wire instructions for your deposit, you're not going to wire money anywhere else after that. So you
Yeah.
should question it. You should call your agent, call your escrow officer. If you get some random email saying, "Hey, take $70,000 to Cindy Lou at Wells Fargo," like, it's never going to be that
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, that's important, especially where they're fishing most of it from is from our emails, from the
Right.
realtors' emails,
Yep.
because we typically don't have secure emails. You guys can send
Right.
stuff encrypted, so can title. We don't have that, so that's where they fish from is from us.
Right.
So that's important to know, and I always reassure to people at no point should I ever be asking you for funds
Yeah.
or sending you anything that has any wire information on it because it should never come from me. It should come from you guys. And most times it comes in an encrypted email.
Right.
Um, so good. Well, hey, I just wanted to ask you one more thing, Kate. And I know this is something that I try to drive home to people, and everything that I'm doing right now is positivity. Obviously, it can be hard, especially with everything around us.
Right.
What do you and the ladies, you and Shanda and Joy and your team, what are you guys doing to stay positive?
You just have to get up every morning and make the decision that you're going to be positive and not go down the rabbit hole of all this.
Mhm.
And, you know, I know I could have it much worse. I have a job to come to. I,
Yeah.
you know, there's people out there that are struggling way more than me coming here every day. So I just try to stay positive, stay clean, wash my hands, or, use my Perel, and just be thankful that I wake up every morning and I have a job to go to. Because there's not a
Yeah.
lot of people that can say that right now, and things could be way worse. There's way worse going on in the world. You know, and you just have to be mindful of that and have a good attitude.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you, Kate. Thank you so much for jumping on with me today. As always, you guys are amazing.
We appreciate you, Josh and Tori.
So have a good day.
You
Tell the ladies
too.
I said hi,
I
and
will.
I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.